Hello, my name is Simmer Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's get going. So today I am doing a 10-minute build. I did not get the chance to record me actually doing the build because there was lots of noise going on. There is still noise going on now because the dog I am house sitting is making lots and lots of noise with his bone, but there's less noise now than earlier, so I figured a voiceover is better. So start the clock, here we go. In building this house, I figured it was going to end up being a tiny home because I'm not good at building large things under time constraints. That seems ridiculous to be able to do that anyway. If you can, I praise you. You're amazing. But I also kind of wanted to try this because I have issues with building starter homes because I tend to put in a lot more detail and stuff, which ends up taking more time. So I figured if I decrease the amount of time I allow myself, will that in turn make it so that the home is a starter home? But watching this back right now, it's already at 2 times the speed. And I can tell I wasted so much time thinking about what I wanted to do here on the exterior and then with the floor plan on the inside. Like me doing this roof right now, that looks like it would have been normal pace. And I feel like I move so slow. But it's okay. That's part of the challenge, right? Maybe I'll get faster in time. Maybe I just learned that I do my best work slowly and I just will never be a very quick builder. That's okay. I don't mind that. However, I would like to be able to build starter homes. So maybe that's the goal here is say, okay, limit myself in time so that I don't have a whole lot of extra time to, go crazy with decorations and stuff. Just throw down what I've got and don't think too much about it. Again, I did so much in the front that I did not really have time to do. I should have come back to this and just been like, okay, if we have time, we'll do it. If we don't, it stays the way it is because this is a lot. I mean, getting columns in, flipping through the things for the wallpapers and stuff, and then I end up landscaping a little too. Like, girl, we should have just thrown shit down. Ooh, excuse my language. Thrown stuff down and gone with it. But it's okay. It is what it is. So. Oh my God, watching this back is making me stressed out. Like, girl, go faster. You need to go faster. Maybe I won't do this again. The stress and the anxiety is too much. It's too much for me. So today I really just did like a huge gallery dump. I am about to be going to Scotland. First I'm going to DC to see a friend of mine, and then I'm going to Scotland. And I literally just obviously started this YouTube page. I was like, well, that's not great timing for me. Like, maybe I should have tried to launch after this like 2-week, 3-week long trip, but it's okay. It's fine. I just get to do a little back recording and just start my YouTube quote unquote career really stressed and figuring out the ropes of everything and trying to record really quickly. So today I just did a gallery dump and dumped almost everything I've been creating for these 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks of videos. And it's kind of funny because I'm doing new things and stuff I haven't done before. And it's like I would have made it a huge deal, like a so much bigger deal than I did if I'd had more time. But because I literally was coming up with videos, I'm just kind of making them and going. I am a little sad about that, but it's okay. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have a channel, and I've enjoyed making new friends on my Twitter account, and I'm so glad that so many of you have followed me here. So thank you so much for interacting with this video, for being here at all, for watching my content. I really appreciate you, and I hope that you like what I put out, and please like it so I know what you like, and then I can keep putting out fun videos. Finally, my habit of doing bathrooms identically has paid off. It was really nice to be able to just like shift click and put the items down and just go. So something I've noticed in The Sims is that a lot of times there are only one bathroom in builds, and I find that super difficult. And like even in real life when there's only one bathroom in a house, I'm like, this seems like a problem to me. So I was like, even though this is a small house, we're going to put 2 bathrooms in here. So that way, in case you decide to play in my 10-minute rec, you can still have 2 Sims here and no one will pee their pants. At least they're less likely to pee their pants. We're going here with a green and yellow theme. I don't usually use these colors together, but I thought, hey, why not? Let's make this even more challenging. Let's go with a color scheme I don't know real well. So that's fun. And then let's completely reorganize this bathroom. Like, it's wasting so much time. Just go. Oh my gosh. So I think another issue I have with starter homes is I really like having entryways to houses. I think it's nice to have the little space that breaks up the front and the rest of the home. It's more of like a realism thing and less of a Sims thing, I think, to me. But it's something that I do in almost every single build. But I find that starter homes, you don't have the space or the money to really do an entryway. So I struggle a lot with that because I always want to, and I feel like my design style kind of it needs it, but again, something I'll have to work on. So I decided we'd go all out and just throw the kitchen right here at the front door, force myself to do no entryway. And I don't actually hate how it turned out. I feel like this isn't an actually bad space to live. And I guess realistically, a lot of the apartments that I've been in, you walk almost straight into the kitchen, kind of like this. There may be a small half waller or even like a little spandrel moment, if you will. But I don't think that that's uncommon. So I guess it's just a me thing, and we just gotta accept that I'm a little weird, I guess. But again, we wanted to go with that green theme throughout the whole house here, the green and the yellow. Again, picking colors that I don't usually use and forcing myself to take way more time to furnish this place. And like, why is it so big realistically? There's one bedroom and two bathrooms. Like, why do we have 5 chairs in a dining room? Like that seems super unnecessary, but you know, that's what I did. And again, coming through, just flipping through all of our furniture here. I am very proud of myself for not doing a sectional. Pretty much ever since I got the Dream Home Decorator Pack, all I've wanted to use is the sectionals. But instead, we went with this one. I'm fairly certain it might actually be Dream Home Decorator as well, or maybe paranormal stuff. I'm not certain. I'm still not totally certain what's paranormal stuff and what isn't. But again, making these little tiny changes like that just eat at my time. And gotta go with the yellow and green theme. Gotta go strong, cannot let it up. Have to pick every single thing in yellow and green. Cannot divert from that color scheme we've got. Do not ask me why I thought it would be a good idea to extend this room. I did not have the time to do that. I didn't have time to furnish the rest of it. Literally moving the wall, the maybe 6 tiles and back wasted so much time. And like throwing this little rug in here and alt placing it. Like, girl, we did not have time for these things. Like, just place stuff down and go. I was really over here just like scrolling through rugs to see if there was one that went better with this room. Like, no, there's not. Move on. And I keep hitting the escape button on my keyboard by accident, and I'm like, I don't have time to save. Ugh, but it's okay. I like what I ended up doing. We will try this again another time, and maybe by then I'll learn not to hit buttons on my keyboard. And maybe I'll learn to just pick something from our little catalog and putting it down and going. Also, I completely forgot to do the wallpaper in there, so we end up having to go back right at the last minute. Getting into this bedroom, we're going to keep with our green and yellow theme. It's going to take me so long to find the bed I want, even though I use it all the time. I love this bed. It's probably one of my favorite beds that we have in the game. I actually really like how all of the eco lifestyle stuff goes together. Like all of the browns actually match. Like all of the woods match. That's phenomenal. The bar is so low. All I need is the wood in the furniture in each pack to match. Even better if you could get the woods to match to like the base game or like just something in the base game. I don't know. That's just me spending a lot of time decorating this room, taking my sweet time to look for paintings and things. I really like that painting, that set of paintings. I believe it's base game. I'm like, yeah, it is base game. I love that. I love how there's so many different swatches. There's like a black fabric in the display. There's that green and purple. There's like a lighter brown. There's a couple of different ones. I really like it. I like how it can kind of match in a lot of different spaces. and I love this green wallpaper. See, why did I waste my time putting on curtains? Like I really was like, well, we're gonna finish this room. Why did I waste time going back to try to change where that's located? I don't know. These are the questions I did not have time to ask or think about, but like I still did them. We are almost done with the interior, and it would not be one of my builds if I didn't completely second guess what color I want the last thing I put down in here to be. So even at this last moment where I realize I'm going to have to finish, still second guessing myself. And then we have time's up. So I did go back and I made it a more livable home. I add a couple of windows. I move stuff around just a smidge because I still have to put my name on this. It still has to go up on the gallery. So I thought, we're going to make it a little less ugly just so that if someone downloads this and doesn't realize that I made it in 10 minutes, even though it's called 10-minute build, they're not like, you didn't do this. And then I could be like, I know it was 10 minutes. But like, so I fixed the windows, make it so that that long wall isn't all lonely. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Please come back next week when I am back in town. Sending you all of the good vibes and happy simming.